Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome to Nina's Chelsea Corner if you're new around here, and welcome to another match review looking at Southampton 1, Chelsea 5. What a result, what a performance, what a game. Enzo Maresca's name is sung. It's been a hot minute since we've sang a manager's name, so guys, that tells you exactly how far Chelsea have come since the takeover, since that horrible day Tommy Tuchel got sacked. And you know what, in the grand scheme of things, people think that we might be exaggerating in that, this is a not so big, and Southampton had a man sent off and this and that, but guys, we know what we've been through in the last 2 years, and the fact that we've now started building this little streak here, we've got a squad that is so competitive. It's hard not to get carried away here, and still game by game, step by step, we are taking it slow, but the progress is there for everybody to see. So yeah, be happy guys, be happy. For sure I am, because yeah, it's good. Goals didn't come as a given, and we've already surpassed how many goals we have scored, and just insane, really. What can I say? I did not expect that lineup. I didn't think that as many changes would be made, because yes, it's a midweek game, but not in the Conference League or in the domestic cup. So I thought, oh, Enzo Maresca, are you taking this as seriously as you should? We need these points. And I said that it would be equally as big to get a win against Southampton as it did against Aston Villa at home, because Southampton, I thought, would make it tricky. They have made it difficult for top sides this season, have had very kind of fine margins separating them in those results. So I did think they'd make it tough for us. And what did Maresca go and do? He said, well, just wait a minute. I know how much depth I have. I know how much quality I have. This squad can do a job. And so they did. So fair play, Enzo Maresca. You have absolutely done wonders with this team. So yeah, how great. I mean, if you were there at the game, what a game to be there for. And obviously when you're 5-1 down at home, you're not going to be singing. So yeah, the Chelsea fans were loud and clear in that ground. But yeah, just great, guys. Just great to see. And again, like I said, my thoughts going into the game were a little bit apprehensive. I thought, oh, that many changes, have Disasi coming in. Obviously I knew Nkunku would start because Jackson's cards away from being suspended, and we don't want that. So thinking to the weekend, and Nkunku can do a perfect job because he has scored 12 goals now, and he's not even a regular starter. This is how much quality we have, guys. This is how much depth we have in those attacking departments. The fact that you can mix and match every game, the fact that you can pick and choose, and then you have those players producing 5 goals and contributing to 5 goals is just, yeah, really great. So such a positive. Obviously Gusto was in the side, you had Jorgensen starting in goal, and he got his chance, guys. Everyone wanted to see it in the Premier League. There was Jorgensen's chance, and I think he had 2 really key saves in that game as well, so could have kept his clean sheet. But yeah, so let's talk about the game, guys. It's hard to be chronological when you have a game of 6 goals, but I'm going to try my best here. But yeah, the fact that it could have been more, no disrespect, it could have been 8, 9. We hit the woodwork 4 or 5 times, and equally, Madueke could have been on a hat-trick, could have been on maybe 4 or 5 goals. Joao Felix should have scored maybe 2 himself. Cole Palmer, yeah, just brilliant, guys. I mean, we were never spoiled for goals, and we never had this wealth of attack. Especially, since the takeover, we struggled. And towards the end of Tommy Tuchel as well, we were struggling to score goals. And now our attacks look so bright. We are a constant threat up front. And we are just setting up perfectly against teams. Even though they play differently, these little tweaks we're seeing game in, game out are just showing me that Enzo Maresca can be trusted. And he's getting it right. So here I am as a Chelsea fan going into a game thinking, oh, and then Enzo Maresca is going, oh. And he's just proving us all wrong. All right, I don't know. Great, guys, I'm in a good mood. But yeah, let's talk about the game, because Southampton, let's just say that it was either very fair play of them to play the way they did against us, or again, it was very silly. And I think that one probably outweighs it a little bit, considering obviously with the progression of the game, they were a man down, but they still wanted to bring the game to Chelsea. And so they did. and so they were punished. So I thought in the first kind of 10 minutes, I thought they had quite a lot of the ball. They were keeping possession well, and they wanted to, you know, again, bring the game to us. We got the goal first, obviously through to Sassy. Again, great set piece. And the fact that, you know, we're able to score set pieces this season is still giving me a little bit of a showcasing of an improvement on last season, something we've really struggled with. Set pieces has not always been our strong suit, both attacking and defending them. So great to get a goal in that way, and Disassi with his celebration like this. You just love it. The passion is there, guys. It's not to be questioned. And, you know, there he is coming on and scoring his, what was it, second goal for Chelsea. So, yeah, not so bad in that front. Disassi gets the opener, but then we are levelled very shortly after. And, again, you could see that there was a moment where we were struggling to kind of get back cohesively. And I think that there were moments in that game where I think defensively could have been a little bit better, but also at the same time, I think that with the fact that we chopped and changed and had this much kind of change from the weekend into this game, could have also played a part. You know, you switch your goalkeeper, you switch your defenders. Obviously, where Steve Fofana's at due to injury, we now know. So the fact that we were able to make that many changes is a positive. That, you know, yeah, we conceded one goal, but yeah, okay, it's a lesson that we'll learn. And I thought, yeah, good finish there from Southampton. So there we are level, but they didn't know what's coming. I thought we were stringing our attacks very well. I thought there was quite a bit of fluidity going in from midfield to feeding our wingers, to feeding Nkunku. And, you know, again, I thought Southampton tried to challenge us quite a little bit in terms of those kind of one-on-ones. We obviously had players getting fouled. João Felix, we're seeing that alongside Cole Palmer is becoming one of our most fouled players because he's just so techie, so quick on his feet, and you just kind of want to stop him before he's gone off and done damage. And he was very, very crucial to our build-up play, very crucial to having these clever passes. And, you know, one that stands out immediately with João Felix is that one where he switched it over to Cole Palmer as an absolutely fantastic ball. And was it to Nkunku? One of the two, and it was a great pass. Could have been a fantastic assist had it been finished. And again, João Felix is someone that on the night could have had 2 goals himself, and obviously got his assist. But just the fact that, you know, he was so heavily involved, and he's a player, again, who's not been starting really regularly in Premier League games, but there he is, making an impact, making a case for himself. And I actually thought João Felix would be crucial for this game going into it, because I thought if Southampton were to sit back at us, you know, back to the wall, make it difficult, João Felix and Nkunku are players you need to play against those lower blocks if that's how they are to play, because I think they do better with tight spaces. I think they have a little bit more creativity where they can, you know, kind of switch a game a little bit and provide you that element of individual brilliance and intelligence when you need it. But yeah, they were obviously good for different reasons. And then of course Christopher Nkunku gets a second with a Madueke assist. Yeah, really great. We were capitalizing. Madueke does very well on you know, kind of tracking where that pass is coming and just, yeah, intercepting. And there he is. He's got a fantastic assist there, just very clever. And that's where Madueke is showing a lot of growth in his maturity in his games and in his intelligence. We obviously know later on in the game, well, after the game, Maresca said that he did bench Madueke to, you know, kind of obviously give way to other players in that department, but also to make him hungrier and to say, you know, you're not the finished and polished player that you can be. There's a lot more you can do, and there's potential there. So, you know, be hungrier, want those goals, get those goals. He obviously caught one himself in that game and was very brilliant on the night. But the fact that Maresca is man managing these players so well is just another props to him. You know, it's just another way I'm seeing him improve Chelsea. So again, that's on the manager. That's credit to the manager. And again, I think, you know, then we've taken obviously the game. And yeah, we managed to obviously go into half time having made it 3-1. Obviously Jack Stevens got sent off for pulling Cucurella's hair, which not cool, mate, not cool. His very precious hair, obviously Cucurella, that's the signature Cucurella, isn't it? Gets sent off and they're a man down. And then I think it became quite difficult to play against 10-man Southampton, because obviously in the second half it took about half an hour to get that other goal and obviously extend that goal difference there. It took a little bit of time, and I thought at times Southampton were able to play through us as well quite a bit. So 10-man down, they were not sat back. They were trying to play out the back, and I thought, you know, again, you're either really trying to do something here or you're just inviting Chelsea to put more past you. And so we did. So again, a little bit naive maybe to play that well. I'm not too sure, but they were definitely trying. I think they had a couple chances again that probably should have scored another themselves, but Jorgensen did well to deny them that opportunity there. So I'm happy days here. Obviously Madueke gets the third, I believe, yes, the third goal. And it's just a signature Madueke goal from the right flank, left foot, bottom left corner, as you like it. Cool. It's how he scored his hat-trick against Wolves. It's how he got his goal. I said he could have had a hat-trick himself this game. He missed a very close one where, in hindsight, I mean, I thought originally with the chance he should have done better at the near post, but it actually obviously was a corner after, so obviously there was a touch there, an interception, and he didn't quite manage to make anything more of that opportunity. But really great, you know, he was very involved, very threatening, constantly causing Southampton headaches down that right hand side. So as well, I think it's just something that he should continue. Obviously he was brought off as Sancho, which we'll talk about a little later. But, I mean, in my mind, I think Madueke probably starts against Tottenham. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I just think, you know, the way that he is able to take on his man, the way that he's becoming much more confident, you know, he takes shots, he passes when he sees necessary, and I think decision making is improving a lot more. But yeah, guys, absolutely thrilled, you know, and again, I said second half looks like we had our little bit of struggles here and there, but the fourth came eventually after many attempts. Actually, in the second half now comes to mind that chance where Joao Felix could have actually scored. Joao Felix could have scored. I think it was a great ball from Cole Palmer, such a good pinpoint cross there at the far post, and he just heads it wide across the goal and doesn't quite manage to make anything of it. But that could have been a really good goal, and what an assist that would have been for Palmer, by the way. Good for his tally, but don't worry, he took care of his tally with the fourth. Nkunku makes kind of a really... I think it was going in, right? But then obviously, just to finish it off, just to be safe, Cole Palmer nicks it straight in. Joao Felix was just behind, so he probably could have done the same. But Cole Palmer gets it. They're both smiling. And it's rare you see Nkunku smile like that. So that just tells you how good their relationship is, guys, and how positive the feel-good factor is in the club at the moment, in the team, in the squad. They're all young and they're all kind of rooting for each other. And you don't get this kind of ego where I want to get all the goals. There is none of it. You know, Cole Palmer knows he's very technically gifted, but he creates chances for other players as well. He is happy for them when they score, and it's vice versa. So it goes both ways, really. And then obviously Jadon Sancho, who came on, he does, guys, what I have been begging him to do for the last, well, since he started playing for us, really. He takes a shot, and what does it do? It goes in the back of the net. Sancho, there it is, my guy. You have been so selfless. You've been getting your assists both from the right, from the left. But I've been saying, if you see a chance to shoot, do it. And there you go. He does so well. He could have passed if he wanted to. I mean, I think it was obviously the much better choice to go and shoot. Yeah, easy for me to say because he scored. But again, he's found himself many times in those opportunities where he has been able to shoot and have a shot himself. And he scores it. And there it is, 5-1. Chelsea are singing, we've got our Chelsea back. We've got our Chelsea back. Enzo Maresca's name's getting sung. And it just feels good, guys. I'm just smiling at my telly, just sitting there thinking, yeah, Chelsea are back. So happy days, guys. And I think the camera at one point pans over to Jackson, who was just stood there and he kind of looked like he was getting a bit of FOMO, you know, from not being on the pitch, from not being involved on the night. And it just tells you how much depth, how much quality. So yeah, guys, it feels good. I think there's definitely a little hanging over thought in my head that says, you know, Don't get carried away though just yet, because the game and the season is obviously still well ahead of us. We've got many more games coming up, the reverse fixtures as well. So I think that, you know, we have to stay cool, but we also have to be happy with the progress we're making. Tottenham, obviously at the weekend, a great trip down to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That was one of my favourite games last season that I went to, of course. I mean, how could it not be? Nico Jackson warming up. Be good, Nico. No silly suspensions there for you after that game. But yeah, it feels good, guys. Exciting. Currently second at the time of recording. Not so bad, huh? Not so bad. The process is processing. But yes, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video and the match review. Please hit the thumbs up if you have. Helps the channel out. If you're a new viewer here and you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Make sure you obviously leave your thoughts, as always, guys, in the comments down below. I love to read through them, obviously reply to you guys, see how you are feeling. But guys, take care of yourselves. Have a good week, and I'll catch you guys at the weekend up the Chelsea.